Right, hello everyone, it's Jackie here again with a new journal to share with you. First of all, I'd like to say this is a little bit outside my usual style. I've been very influenced, really heavily influenced by the very wonderful Joyce Kerr's work. And I'm going to put her link underneath, and please go and have a look at her journals. They are just lovely. So that's how I started off with this. But it did morph, I think, into more of my style. Seems like that's all I can do these days, which I guess is a good thing. For years I didn't think I had a style, but clearly I have, in my head anyway. So this journal is a lot chunkier. It's a little bit more shabby chic mixed media than I would normally do. And this level of chunkiness is probably not my favourite thing, but I do like a lot of what has happened in this journal, so I'm going to share it, and it's going to go into my Etsy shop. It measures approximately 8 3/4 by 5.5. Pages are smaller. I made the cover last, which is totally what I don't do, and now I know why, because the cover has ended up, I think, a little bit big for this journal. When I realised that, it was too late to change it. So we've got the usual charm and ribbons, lace on the back. There is, although there's only a single signature, and there are 44 sides, counting front and back, in this journal, I did put a little spine on this one, 1 inch, just to give, I knew it would gape a bit and I wanted to give it a bit more room. The spine is reinforced with, not Tyvek, something similar on the inside, so it should stand up to a lot of wear. And obviously you can see the kind of collage I've done. I should also say it's my Mrs. Cog design team project for August, which is just coming up, July, August, and I've used lavender in the garden for this. For the majority of the images in this. Some of them are cut down, like this one, and there we go. Oh, I've also used the Prima lavender collection again for the pages, or some of the pages in this book. So you can see I started off with a bit of mixed media, and this, although I've seen this before, I picked this up again, this sort of cotton underneath the focal point. Joyce does quite a lot, and it looks absolutely gorgeous when she does it, and I quite liked how that was turning out. I did originally leave all my sewing threads hanging, but I couldn't quite live with that. I had to cut them off, so if you like that, sorry, I did cut them all off. I've done some ruching, collages, a few butterflies, and I think probably the best things in this journal are the tags I've made, and there are a lot. I haven't counted them, but I think there might be 20 maybe. I'll put that in the description. So I've used some sari silk, images from Lavender in the Garden, collage together. This one's similar. Also put in quite a few charms. This is old jewellery that I've repurposed into charms. This I haven't left as a pocket. This is just stuck on. It's inked and stamped background, more sari silk under here, and well, you can see what I've done. This is a tag with some sari silk on the bottom, that's just hanging, and some vintage Chinese handmade lace as the tie there. Bits of cheesecloth are in this book in a lot of places, and some of these paper flowers. I've used some music paper. This is another tag. I saw something similar on Pinterest, and this is how it turned out when I did it. I don't know whose that was originally. This is a floating pocket, a bit like one of Patricia Viramonte's. Top tuck spot with journaling card, and another one on this side. So this is the image that I cut out for that front motif, and I liked her and wanted her to be in the book again, so she's there. This is from the paper collection. It's a little collage there. This idea I also saw on Pinterest, something similar anyway. It had been done differently. There was, I think it was a heart die cut, and the lace was stuck just behind the tag. I've encased the lace and added, as you can see, a little tag at the top there. I did try and click through the link to see who I could credit with this idea, but it just took me, I couldn't find who it was. So whoever you are, thank you for sharing, and I hope you don't mind me taking your idea, really. This is a straightforward journal card, just coffee dyed paper on the back of that. I've used the Edith Holden in the middle and some blank pages. You could write in this journal. I have left enough blank pages that you could write, but you would probably need to take some of these tags and things out to comfortably write in it. This is the Tracy Fox hanging tag, which I love to make. Thank you, Tracy. She's also listed underneath in the description, as are many other journal makers who continue to inspire me. This is a long thin tag and a belly band. Some bits of lace and embroidery on there. This is just a journaling card. Again, this is a sort of Joyce Kerr's inspired collage. Another tag with some sari silk trim. Journal card using one of the images from Lavender in the Garden. Lavender in the Garden, all the In the Garden sets are just gorgeous. This is an envelope which I've decorated the flap on that side and the front of the envelope on that side. And this journaling card was very much inspired by a recent Wendy Connors Beckett tutorial. I think mine's a bit different, or has ended up a little bit different, but the basic premise is the same, sewing one of these vintage book pages onto a journaling card. So that's this one. Hope you like it. I think it's pretty to look at. How functional it is, probably not very, if I'm honest, and it does want to gape a fair bit. So, as I say, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.